What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Mind Something. If you're new here, my name's Jake, and in today's episode, we're just going to catch you up on where I've been and what I've been up to. It's been about, I don't know, close to a week since I made a video. Sorry about that. Just had a lot going on. I just got back from a trip to Dallas where I went to CEDIA. And if you're not familiar with CEDIA, it's a giant consumer electronics show. You got companies like Samsung, Sony, LG. Then you got speaker companies like Bowers and Wilkins, Paradigm, Sonos Faber. Just a lot of high-end audio, video, automation products. Just a place where vendors can kind of show off the latest and greatest. And me and a bunch of coworkers made the trip up there. Got to meet with all of our vendors, go out to dinner, shake some hands, rub some elbows. But it also gave me an opportunity to stop by a good friend of mine's house who is also mining. He had a few rigs that he wanted me to pick up and host here at my place, and I was really hoping this video was going to be a description or a how-to video on how to set up the app for the Growatt inverter. But man, I ran into all kinds of problems. I didn't get back in town until very late Saturday, and the sun was down by then, so the solar panels weren't producing, the inverter was off, had to wait till Sunday, which is when I'm recording this video now. But yeah, I ran into all kinds of problems. The Growatt software is really, English is not its primary focus, and you could definitely tell that it left a lot of things to be desired. So here's my buddy's rigs. Actually, this was only two of them. He had three that I took back with me, but we were just going over what all the cards were, and I was just kind of documenting it with video to make sure we knew what each card was and which rig it was located in. But yeah, we'll probably do a lot of rearranging once we get them back to the shop. And then also, I did manage to make it to a Micro Center when I was in Dallas, which was really cool. They had plenty of stock of GPUs. As I was recording this video, I had to be really careful. I almost face revealed, which, by the way, guys, I don't know if y'all care what I look like. I kind of prefer to remain anonymous, but I'm kicking around the idea of doing a face reveal, and I'm thinking maybe if we can get to 5,000 subscribers, maybe we'll do a face reveal. Not sure yet. Anyways, yeah, they had tons of GPUs. They said that the only thing that they really weren't getting in stock was 3090s and 3090 Ti's. Definitely wanted to take the opportunity to check out the Ryzen 9s, and I can't decide. I really want a Ryzen 9 7950, but a buddy of mine also has an Intel i9 1290K signature series. And this was a really cool case too, by the way. I want to do something different. I don't want it to be like everybody else's PC case. Obviously, you've seen some of the rigs that I've built, and I want to do something unique. I probably won't buy anything, actually. I'll probably build it myself. But anyways, yeah, it was cool to check out everything at Micro Center. I don't have a Micro Center where I live, unfortunately. So yeah, it was a good time. But yeah, anyway, getting back into the Growatt situation. So with Growatt, one thing that has been super frustrating, Growatt's website is, I don't think it's manufactured in the US, obviously, and their websites aren't built in the US either. It seems like everything is in Chinese, and getting to the English version of things has been a challenge. I've tried to watch a ton of videos before I even started this process to make sure I was prepared, and I still got tripped up, like really bad. First thing that happened to me was logging into the little Wi-Fi dongle for the first time, going through the setup process. There's two different options. One is like the standard option, which is for US, and then the other one is, I think it says EU and Australia. But if you go through the standard option, it errors out at the end. It doesn't finalize. It does not add what they call a data logger to my profile. And the data logger is what keeps track of all of the production from the solar panels. And I did eventually get it added to my system, but I had to go with the UE/Australian option. And when you do that, it basically adds you to the wrong server. It doesn't put you on the US server. Let me show you what I mean here. So I've input this in here, but I can't save the freaking change. If I hit yes here to save the change, it tells me select a setting first. So I select the setting, hit yes, it says key wrong. Okay, down here it says press enter key to save. I hit enter, nothing. I can type here, enter, nothing, put in yes, enter, nothing, hit yes again, key wrong. Yeah, I can't save the change. So it's obviously going to require a call to the manufacturer to figure out what the fuck is wrong with this thing. Sorry, you can tell I'm frustrated. My wife could tell I was frustrated today too, but taking it out on everybody. So yeah, not only am I having issues with that, but I'm also having this issue. So I left town Wednesday, turned off all the mining rigs, and I turned on the solar panels, which was the instructions that the electric provider gave me. And then they came on Thursday and installed it. And as you can see, my kilowatt usage shows 0, even though they did finish it at about 9:30 in the morning. Everything was back on. I did not turn my mining rigs on until I got back in town late Saturday night. But check this out. Friday, with absolutely nothing on at my shop, somehow I still magically used 29 kilowatt hours? No, I don't think so. And then the next day, look at this, 37 kilowatt hours. This is with nothing on at my shop and the solar panels running supposedly to my net meter. So obviously something is wrong there too. And I've got another phone call to make. So enough about my frustrations. Let's get into some good news. So let me give you a couple of channels to follow in case you guys aren't already following SiCPOW. This guy has a lot of very intelligent content. He is a very sharp dude, and he's got some really cool automation with his fans on his little mining room here. And something that he talked about the other day really caught my attention, and that is something that he saw on Reddit. And this is basically showing you the hash rate post Ethereum merge and pre Ethereum merge. So let me pull up this chart here. So pre-merge, 90% of all of the GPU hash rate was on Ethereum. You've got about 5% on Ethereum Classic and about 1% on Ergo. After the merge, 10 days after the merge, we are still missing 66.5% of all of that GPU hash rate. It's just sitting there, guys. It's off, which, you know, yeah, I guess I'm contributing to that as well. But when you look at this chart here, I hate to say it, guys, but what this is telling me is as soon as something becomes profitable again, just imagine the amount of hash rate that's going to come back onto the network, and of course it's immediately going to be unprofitable once again. So you do need to make sure that you are paying attention. You're finding the new coins popping up, you're getting your bags before difficulty gets too difficult, and you're paying attention. But enough about the bad news. Let's talk about a profit switcher. So I found another channel that I'm starting to like, and that is RetroMike Crypto. Now, RetroMike has a channel separate from crypto, but this popped up into my YouTube feed the other day, and apparently he has created a HiveOS profit switcher, and it seems very, very robust. I'm going to have to do the deep dive and let you guys know further what I find, but yeah, I highly recommend you peek over here at his channel. Maybe you can get the details before I get a chance to provide them to you. And then also, Crypto Documiner coming out with his own profit switching software, but this is for Windows. So if you're a Windows miner out there looking for profit switcher and you don't want to use NiceHash or something like that, then there you go. There's another alternative. So some good things coming out of the bear market, despite, you know, all the turmoil and the downward market pressure of the macroeconomic situation. Obviously, guys, I pay attention to that. I don't know if you do, but expect to see some banks failing in the near future, some hedge funds, and it looks like fiat currencies across the world are failing, and we got a lot more pain to go through, but I'm going to be right here with you guys all the way through it, and I hope you are too. If you enjoyed the content today, do me a favor, hit that like, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe. And with that being said, I'm out.
Okay, it says it is complete. Check the router name. Uh-oh, configuration failed. Not good. Okay, after successful configuration, we're going to return to the power station. And apparently we got to log in again. What the fuck?